This is what I have learned after sitting on hours and hours of calls and meeting 7-figure plus entrepreneurs. And to be exact, I've sat on calls and I've met a total of 10 people who have done 7 figures online or are currently on track to do 7 figures online a year. Now, number one, out of the 10 of these entrepreneurs, 6 of them, 60% of them started in sales. And then the other 4 who didn't start in sales learnt sales within their own business. So 100% of the 10 people who are on track to do 7 figures or have already done 7 figures online, 100% of them know the skill of sales. They have the ability to influence people, to making buying decisions, to giving them money, which ultimately results in them getting paid. So if that teaches you anything, you need to learn the skill of sales in order to have financial success in business, in a career in sales, in any other career. Sales is going to help you create success in your life. Number 2, they all started scared, okay? They all started before they were ready, and they all started before they were ever good at what they were doing. From the stories I've heard from these people, okay, which are quite personal, it might be the first time that they learned about online business, or the first time they learned that they could freelance, or the first time that they paid for a mentorship or got closed on a sales call. I've heard the stories, and every single one of them started when they were fearful. They started when they were scared. They started when they didn't have the skills. They started before the time was right. They all just committed, even though the emotions were there, even though the fear was there, even though the lack of capability was there. They just committed and they took that leap of faith towards their goals and went all in rather than letting those fears, lack of belief, all that stuff here that comes up in people's minds. Instead of letting that hold them back, they just took the leap of faith and just jumped in. Number 3, they all chose vehicles which could get them to success. And when I talk about vehicles to success, one vehicle could be working as a laborer. Another vehicle could be working a skilled tradie. Another vehicle could be a business owner. Another vehicle could be an investor. Whatever it is. Every single one of these 10 chose the vehicle of business. And yes, they worked their ass off. Every single one of them worked their ass off to get to the level of success, but they did it in the right vehicle, okay? The vehicle of business, where if you put the effort in, it's going to yield you the results that they've been able to get. And to make this make sense for you, imagine this man here, okay? He works as a laborer, unskilled, $33 an hour, okay? 10, 12-hour days to take care of his family and provide them a lifestyle. And this here is one of the entrepreneurs I've spoken with. This guy here is doing 10, 12 hours, working very hard. This guy here is doing 10, 12 hours in his business, working very hard as well, dealing with different types of problems, okay? Both of these people are working extremely hard. This vehicle here of business was able to take him to 7 figures a year plus. This vehicle here of being a laborer took him to $70,000 a year, okay? So hard work is one thing and it is needed in order to get to success, but having the right vehicle to apply that energy and hard work to is what's actually going to take you towards your goals. Number 4, they understood that the vision that they created in their mind before it ever turned to reality, they saw it up here and they genuinely believed that they could get to that reality and that picture that they painted would come to fruition and it would actually turn into their tangible life. They understood very clearly that they can have whatever they want in life, okay? And yes, there were limiting beliefs, but that's all they are. They're just limiting beliefs. They're not real, okay? You can literally have whatever you choose to have in this world. The only thing that is holding you back is yourself and your mindset and your belief system. Once you can understand that they are just limiting beliefs and there are no boundaries and there are no ceilings on being a human and you can actually achieve whatever you want, whatever vision you create in your mind, you can actually have in the tangible and the physical reality you live in. Once you understand that, you can actually work towards it and make it happen. And that's what all of these entrepreneurs did here, okay? They created a vision in their mind when they were at rock bottom of what they wanted life to look like. They got rid of the limiting beliefs that were associated with it, that maybe they told themselves that they wouldn't be able to achieve it, or other people around them told them they wouldn't be able to achieve something. They just simply understood that they were limiting beliefs, that it wasn't real, they could do whatever they wanted, and in doing that and having that belief there, guess what they built? The life they actually created when they were at the bottom. Number 5, they let go of the fear of others' opinions. Every single one of you watching this, myself included, these entrepreneurs included, had or has a fear of what other people think of them. And at some point in your life, you've let that stop you from doing something that you may have wanted to do because of what you thought people around you or people in your social circle or people in your community may have thought or said about that thing that you wanted to do. Here's the truth that I learned from these entrepreneurs. No one actually gives a fuck about what you're doing. Nowhere near as much as you think they do in your own head. Everyone is too concerned, everyone is too insecure about their own life to actually give a fuck what you're doing with yours. And guess what? If they do give a fuck about what you're doing, okay, and they are saying comments behind your back about what you're doing, and that makes you insecure, or that makes you a bit nervous, or it means you're going to let it hold you back from getting towards your goals, the perfect way to reframe it is they're going to be dead in 100 years, you're going to be dead in 100 years, you've only got a very, very limited amount of time on this earth, so why the fuck are you going to let other people's opinions, who aren't going to get you towards your goals, dictate the results you take, and dictate the reality you actually get to live? So let go of this fear, let go of this limiting belief, because that is all it simply is. Start living true to what you want to achieve without the fear of other people's opinions, which isn't really there, it's just in your head, and you can actually live freely and in pursuit of your goals and in pursuit of your purpose. Number 6, they are not afraid to invest in themselves. They see money as a tool to simply create more money in their life. A poor person will see money as a resource that they need to be scarce about and protect and save for a rainy day. Rich people see money as a tool to create more money. Okay, simple as that. So they are not fearful of investing in themselves. They know if they invest in the right skill sets, in the right network, in the right people around them, the right resources, they will make more money as a result. And they do not let the fear of letting go of some money, even if it's $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 when they only have $20,000, $30,000 to make it. They do not let that fear hold them back. Okay, they understand if they spend this money, they're going to make more money as a result. It is as simple as that. Number 7, they all have or had mentors. They understand that information and knowledge is so key. Being able to get access to the right information from people who are ahead of you is invaluable. Okay, especially like these entrepreneurs I'm talking, they're all, I think the oldest one is maybe 35. Okay, so very young. Okay, if they can get access to this information at 35 or at my age of 21, what that does for the trajectory of their life is invaluable. Okay, so they do everything they can to get mentors who are ahead of them, get information and knowledge, which is going to help them get to their next level. And as well, for the prospects who give me the think about it, they don't sit there and think about shit. Okay, they just jump in, they get mentors, they know that if they get the information as quick as possible, it's going to save them so much money that they're currently paying in ignorance tax. It costs me $100,000 a month, every single month, that I don't know how to make $100,000. So they don't see it as this costs $6,000, they see it as this costs me $100,000 every single month not knowing how to do this. Okay, they get mentorship, they get the information, they learn, they jump in and they fucking make the money as a result of getting these skill sets and information. Number 8, they prioritize growth. Okay, even though every single one of these individuals has created some level of success which is desirable to 99% of the population, they are still learning every single day and becoming more. They are still going to the gym. They are still showing up to meetings and trainings and mentorships and workshops and masterminds and reading, and I said reading already. But what I'm trying to get at is they are in a continuous growth mindset. They know that there is so much that they don't know, and they are continuously sharpening the sword, sharpening the axe, sharpening the iron, whatever you want to call it, and getting more information and growing as an individual. They are in a constant pursuit of personal growth. And they understand that success is not here. That's not success. Okay, it's not that thing that you've created in your mind. Success is the whole thing. It's the actual pursuit of getting towards the goal. It's you pursuing your purpose and being an individual that is in personal development, that is growing as an individual, that is constantly learning. That is what success is, okay? And that's what they pursue. And that's why they continuously make more money and more money and more money, because they're always growing, they're always learning, they're always getting around good people and making more money as a result. Now that has been 8 things that I've learned from sitting on hours of calls and meeting 10, 7-figure entrepreneurs. Now this information here for me has been able to change my life. As you can see, I'm in my penthouse. Not really, it's just the co-working spot in my apartment building in Thailand. But beautiful view. 12 months ago, I was working as a labourer. Now I'm living completely remote, working online as a remote sales professional. And my life has changed as a result of these conversations, and my life trajectory is going to be very, very different now. Over the next 12, 24 months, 5 years, 10 years, the life I create for myself as a result of these conversations, and also my own hard work and all that stuff that goes into it. The life I have now created for myself and the trajectory I'm on is exciting, and it is very, very fulfilling knowing the journey I'm on and where I'm going to and the life I get to create as a result. So implement these things here that I've said. Do what you can to have these conversations. Do what you can to get mentors, to learn sales, to start scared and not be fearful, but just jump in and go for it. Choose the right vehicle for success. Understand that there are no limiting beliefs. It's all in your head. You can create whatever reality that you actually want to create. Let go of the fear of other people's opinions. Invest in yourself and prioritize growth in your life. If you do these 8 things here, I can assure you, promise you, okay, my word to you is you can make 7 figures online a year. You can make 7 figures over the next, if you start implementing this every single fucking day from today, over the next 3 years, if you haven't made 7 figures, I'll be very shocked. Okay, that's how much I stand by this and how much I believe in this. So I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna implement. If you don't implement, well, you're born to lose. If you implement, I'll see you at the top. And then, yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I am trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if this has given you value and it's helped you, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.